Como lençol ponho minhas mãos às conchas, casa de caracóis, olhos de ave por trás, dela fluindo sais diagonais. Seus rastros marcam meus cartões postais, já não tão brancas, felino branquas, da estação bípedes quando as cobras se cansarem de compreender o chão, pra ver o céu, pingar o sete, pintar teu ser, seu fundo é pouco, é minha pretensão.
Good morning everybody. Just a quick quality check. Can you hear me guys, and can you see me properly? What a day, yeah? Again, the news about the fire, ceasefire and all the things, of course. And music as well is okay, not that loud. Let me see the chat. Good morning viewers. Good morning Nicole. Let's see the price action. Oh boy, overnight high is coming on SP 500. Crazy. Let's go, just hit overnight high. Here we go, overnight high was hit. Dude, a huge amount of volume came in. Damn. Nasdaq is flying. Wow. Good morning, Alan. Good morning. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Let me see the stocks. What's pushing the price that high? What is that? Not even Nvidia. Not Meta, not Apple. Wow. What's the sector? What do you think, guys? What's the sector pushing the price that high right now? Dude, I can see the candle. Wow. And like at the open, more than almost 200 points, guys. Yeah, but not that crazy. I have my brokerage here on my phone, and I don't know. Nvidia is $201 right now. Google is $378. It's not that crazy. Amazon, yeah. But since yesterday, maybe it's Microsoft. Let me check. Yeah, but that's 2% as well since open. Nah, it's just $7 and it's a $400 stock, so something is fishy. At the open we had a huge amount of buyers. Just something is fishy, guys, because the volume is decreasing, the price is going higher, so be careful. Yeah, there is a good long opportunity, UK 100, but I'm not trading that. I just got a message. Wow. Exactly at 9:30, we got a huge volume. And the volume is decreasing and the price was going higher. So funny to see 9:30, 31, 32 was higher volume, and then the volume is decreasing, right? And the price went higher, so I think we're gonna see a pullback soon. Yeah, there was news about the ceasefire again, but I don't believe anymore. That's why in my pre-market analysis I was like, I'm not really happy to trade gold or crude oil today, because ideally the daily time frame and weekly on gold, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to short crude oil because we reached the range high March 9th. You remember, guys, that was a huge range, the March 9 range. We have no acceptance higher, so I anticipate lower prices, and I wanted to see this daily continuation. But shorting inside a bullish fair value gap when the weekly and the daily is bullish, that's suicidal. I wouldn't do that, so I don't want to long and either short. Yeah, me too. I wanted to short because the 4-hour time frame was really nice, but I anticipate there was a consolidation and that can be a manipulation out of the range, and maybe we're gonna go higher because the weekly and the daily is bullish or are bullish. We had this C2 closure, and a C3 could be a good trigger to going lower. By trading against the daily and the weekly, I'm not really happy to see. We had a 4-hour bearish changing state of delivery that could support the medium time frame to going lower. So I think this is just a pullback, and the pullback is always, you know, leaving less than the trend follower. So not my cup of tea. That's why I put the high of the day with a question mark. With the gold, again, the daily time frame is bearish, and the price rejected yesterday daily fair value gap, which is a bullish fair value gap, and I anticipate that it will trace back to this fair value gap in my pre-market analysis, like the last week one. And this low resistance liquidity looks juicy and $300 lower. So if the price wants to go and continue its bullish move, I want to see a 1-hour changing state of delivery from the point of interest. What happened? Price opened, made a bearish changing state of delivery, disrespected this daily POI. Therefore, I was like, right, so that can be a bearish continuation lower, because this 1-hour fair value gap pushed the price lower from this daily fair value gap, and we had a bearish changing state of delivery. And you see now we got the news and the price is flying. So even on a Nasdaq we get like now a bit more volume, but the volume is dying and the price is going higher. So I think we're gonna see lower prices soon, at least as a retrace or something. So yeah, I'm trying to frame a scalp inside the range, inside 1 hour time frame candle, but right now I don't know, you don't want to short when we took out the pre-daily low, right? If we have acceptance below, then I can find a continuation, but most of the time what happens, the price is retracing to the last imbalance before it goes lower. So again, that's why I'm trying to focus on Nasdaq and SP 500. And of course it's not smart to short when we are on the all-time high, right? So tough times, guys, tough times, yeah. Let me see the check. I was looking for a shot, yeah. Maybe a 5-minute continuation can be good on Nasdaq now. 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, I can see the top is gonna set for a while on SP 500. So what's your plan, guys? What you looking for on the market today? I was thinking to check the USA rare earth company stock because there is a potential, but no financial advice, guys, yeah. Let me see the chat. All right, Nicole. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a B setup, but I think ideally we can frame any direction based on good morning exactly, based on the 1 hour time frame. So the 1 hour time frame can be a daily time frame, the 15 minutes can be a 1 hour time frame, and then a 5 minutes can be a 1 minute inside the M15. That's much more like a scalp. Right now we actually reach the overnight high, and I want to see acceptance higher the overnight high. If there is no acceptance, I'm just gonna frame shorts, but I can tell Nasdaq is stronger. But it's funny to see because SP 500 didn't have 1 hour bearish changing state of delivery, but Nasdaq had, right? So right now, if you close like this, we have a bullish 1 hour changing state of delivery of both indices, so that would be stupid to looking for short. But you know, crazy. Now we are around the all-time high, that's why it's difficult, I guess, to frame. And then no clean swing formation in the last couple of days in the higher time frame. That means no continuation, so the fractal has to be repositioned inside the frame or session, which is okay because exactly based on the same principles, but has to change the time frames towards the idea that you want to short or long. Anyway guys, if you have a time, don't forget to make the last month, it's a new month, so don't forget to make the calculation, how many hours you made, how many break evens you had. I got a notification. Okay. So what's your plan, Alan? What's your plan, Jules? What's your plan in Zactis for today? Let's see if I have any paper all around. No paper, so I'm gonna type. Yeah, just a moment. I'm just gonna check how many trades I had in April and what was my hit rate, okay? Okay, and yesterday, sorry, no, this week, what was the beginning of the week? It was the 27. Some moment. Okay guys, so this month, who wants to know what was my win rate and everything else, like how many trades I had? Let me check the chat. Yeah, and then take it easy, take it easy. Let me tell you, Nicole. So In April, I had 13.72 hour wins, and I had no losses at all. I had only 1, 2, 3, 4 break evens, 4 BEs, and 13.72 hour in the whole week, a whole month. And in overall, I had only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades. 11 trades in overall. And I think I streamed all of them, maybe 150 minutes London, or maybe 2 London sessions I had when I was in Spain and I was trading London that time. So let me ask ChatGPT to make a hit rate and everything. Yeah, the win rate is 63.64%. Not that far, Nicole. Actually, you said 60, and the break-even ratio was 36, and no losses at all. Not bad, not bad. Everybody's trying to short, catch a falling knife or flying knife. They're trying to short, they're trying to long. Dude, they should just sit on their hands. There is nothing right now. Thank you, Jules, thank you. What I changed this month was that I'm more happy to see if I see like a 50 minutes fractal as well. And all the trades I took in the in the Discord under YoloVanCoin trades, and I annotated and explained why I entered, why I closed my break evens. I always try to provide a logical part of the trade as well, why I did what I did. You can make the math if you're risking $100, or you're risking $200, or you're risking $50 or $300, how much you could make. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Nicole. But right now I'm started to experiment the 5-second charts because I was bored last night, because I started to pack my stuff in the boxes and I had free time. I was like, yeah, I need some charting time or something. And I was like, you know what, I just want to see what I can do on the 5 seconds chart. But I think it's too noisy, and you need at least a kilogram cocaine to be able to handle the stress. So doesn't make any sense to risking one mini on the 50-second chart when the 50-second chart's OB doesn't mean nothing at all. So no. So I still think the daily 1 hour and the 5 minutes is the best, but right now I'm trying to see the session as well. That's an AM trades approach, how he approaches the market, that there are 3 times 7 hours candle, and literally what he does, he actually reframing the whole fractal model based on sessions. So let's say if new Asian session swept the low on the session candles, right? He anticipates a C3, because C2 was the Asian session. London session is actually a C3, and then we anticipate the C4 continuation during New York, and that's all. Like literally, that's the whole idea. If there is consolidation, like a 6 o'clock 7 hours candle or the 1 a.m. 7 hours candle is consolidating or are consolidating inside the range, then we anticipate New Year's gonna be a C2, and then you can trade C2. Only thing is that I don't like that you have to change the time frames from 1 hour to 30 minutes to see if there is a confirmation on the lower time frame. So I don't know, I don't like this, and but this is just a fractal. And Nicole, you can make, and then Ellen as well, and in Zaxis please make as well that this you know, these things like how much are you made and how many losses, break-evens, and how many trades, so we can talk about in the Discord. I can check. Okay. Jules, I really not a big fan of the 30 minutes. I don't like to change time frames. But right now, we already extended on a 1 hour time frame. This is a fourth 1 hour candle, which is bullish. And what happened? There was a slightly, we can say this is a C2, but it's a weak closure. So that's why you can say it's a C2 and you longing from the C3. And this is an obvious doll, guys. So if you wanna see on the C3, you wanna see a retrace and going higher, this is a Asian high, is I think the ideal target. A London high actually failed and supporting the price right now. And on the 3 minutes candle, there was a sweep. This was a confirmation on the 3 minutes sweep, or sorry, 30 minute sweep. There. And the next was here inside this. Let me try to show you the candles, guys. So that's a 9 o'clock to 9:30 here. So that was the sweep, and that was a 8:30 here. So that was a M30 C2. So ideally we want to see this candle to push higher, right? And that was here the C3, 9:30 to 10. So what we want to see now, we want to see a continuation. I'm gonna change this one from 1 hour to the 30 minutes. So what we want to see, we want to see a new 30 minutes candle retrace and take Asian high, and that can be an ideal long opportunity, guys. Yeah. So you entered inside the C2, not the C3, because probably that was a C3 entry here. And now the price didn't take out the Asian high, which actually a failure swing. So I anticipate the C4 continuation higher as well to take this 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock 4 hour candle. And we see one here, C2, that was a C3, and I want to see a C4 continuation higher. I'm not a big fan of the 3 minutes because the noise, but if you start to experiment with that, that's really nice. And let me just put everything this on the 3 minutes candle. I don't want to see on the hour, please. So 3 minutes, everything on 3 minutes. Here we go. So right now I'm gonna annotate this. I'm gonna put from here to here my range, and I wanna see, this is the lowest of the range. I wanna see the new low of the 30 minutes candle to form around this area, and then we will see. So guys, if you understand the nature of the fractal, you can literally, I don't want to say because it's clickbait and you know people's gonna go crazy, but you can find entry anywhere based on the structure. Okay, so this is the open. What we want to see, that was open, that was the high. We want to see a retrace, but probably we won't have because it's really close. Exactly, guys. Probably it's gonna take out Asian, yeah. It took out Asian high, so no continuation. The door has met, and it is what it is, but it's okay. 30 minutes. We still have this 49, and we have these equal highs here. Probably this is the original consolidation with the high resistance liquidity run on the 30 minutes time frame. Let me see if there is a standard deviation we can use. That was the low of the manipulation, the high of the manipulation. The price retraced back to the minus 2.5, so probably this equal high is gonna be taken, right? Because that was the original consolidation here. And we had the manipulation out of the raise, and we had the distribution, which was the minus 2.5 that actually met here. Probably the 59 is the final TP. 50, so we want to see actually just the price going higher. 59 it should be the final TP, I guess, because probably it's gonna just, yeah, pre-daily high, the 59. Yes, probably pre-daily high is coming, guys. Let me see the chat, guys. Yeah, it's gonna hit that level, but that's nice. So that was actually 30 minutes. The means high of the day is not set, so we're gonna have bullish changing state of delivery, but we can see that was actually a market maker sell model. So probably we have a market maker buy model. So on the 30 minutes that was a high, not that clean, so I can use this one here, and that can be, this one looks like a consolidation and a reversal from here on the lower time frame. Okay, let me go back to, wow, geez, the price just gap up. So the price closed here 71 and the price just gap up 82. Wow. Let me see in the chat, guys. Let me see crude oil. Yeah, probably we're gonna hit these equal lows here, 98-ish. This is the original consolidation as well of different time frames. So this one. And if you can see lower prices get good. So right now the price is really overextended, right? And we had a 10 o'clock. So what we can see, we can frame continuation lower from this 15 minutes, 4-hour huge candle, and engulf this whole area and close at the tick of the 4-hour fair value gap. But if you want to see this low to be taken, which can be a door, this failure swing here, I want to see how the price is reacting here, and this should be like a H for point of interest. And if you go on the 15 minutes, let me try to annotate. Okay, so that was ideal. We had a rejection, so probably the price doesn't want to go higher than the pre-daily low, so we want to frame here to 10 to 2 o'clock. This is a 4-hour time frame. I don't need this here, I don't need this here anymore. So what I want to see a manipulation back to the range and going lower. Annotate. On the 50 minutes. I don't want to see this on the 15 minutes. This one I want to send 5 minutes. Okay. And that was the range. So ideally we want to see a retrace back to this 102-ish area. Maybe something like this. And going lower. To target. Nasdaq is reversing now. Hopefully, yeah, that's just on a 1 minute time frame, so don't think that much. Now closing the gap. Crazy. Even SP 500 gap up, guys. Sorry, no, go ahead. SP 500 didn't. Funny to see the volume is better on SP 500. Nasdaq is having it has a decreasing volume, guys. Yeah, of course we can see now both of the indices like Nasdaq and SP 500, they are very bullish now. So we don't want to looking for shorts, right? That means if you're looking for continuation higher on the indices as well, this is a B setup, nothing crazy. This is the lowest part, this is the gap up part, this is the point of interest. Here exactly the same. From this level to this level there is no gap, this is the point of interest. So we want to see manipulation back to the 1 hour point of interest on both indices, make a new 5 minutes changing state of delivery and target higher prices. The price is currently in a price discovery area. That means there is no any level we can anticipate the price wants to go towards. We just gonna go with the trend until the order flow will be actually disrespected. So right now we want to see manipulation back to the bullish PDA on the 5 minutes time frame. This is just a fractal approach, not the C2 C3. That means we just anticipating the price in expansion mode, and if it wants to go higher should respect the 50% and the upper part of the range. 50% upper part should make a low around this area and going higher, right? This is not a fractal, this is just an approach of the fractal and one part of the fractal, right? So that means if you take any trade, risk accordingly and just risk half size of your A setup. Okay, let me see how many likes do I have on the video. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. That's gonna help to grow the channel and it means a lot for me. I got 4 likes, guys. Please, if you haven't liked the video, don't forget. If you want to share somewhere, more than welcome to do that. I'm looking for continuation on Nasdaq and on not just, why do I have an SP 500 as well? Gold, I want to see that 58 to be taken. So based on the 30 minutes time frame in 3 minutes, we want to see what there was a 2R here. He took out this Asian high. That means that was a significant high. We can anticipate what? We can anticipate a new phase of the price action. That means consolidation that happening right now, a retrace, or actually a V-shaped reaction. I need this. So what we see here, this is a consolidation high, this is a consolidation low. So we want to see the price to take the opposite liquidity where we want to long. So we want to see a retrace into this area, make a new 3 minutes changing state of delivery and target the pre-daily high. By the way, Nico, I have a really good coffee right now. So I'm so happy. I know it's so lame to be happy just because I have a coffee, but yeah. No, not that, I mean like just Arabica, but I have this vanilla and some good stuff inside, so makes my face happy, even on my heart and my soul. No, I'm just kidding. That's drama queen. No, just kidding. Nah, just a nice coffee. I like the vanilla syrup inside. Okay, price is still ranging. All right. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I started to pack all of my stuff, and next week is gonna be my last week in Budapest. Wow, can't wait. Let me see, who is this guy? There is a channel, Trade at Home, but this guy is not Trade at Home, I can tell, and he's streaming under his name, and he's longing, like, dude. Nasdaq, okay, I'm gonna close. Let me see other traders. Oh yeah, now they use a 5-second time frame to frame a market maker model. Good luck, good luck, guys. Okay, yeah, why not using a one second time frame to frame our market maker model, please. All right, the only problem is that price took out already the pre-daily high, so no entry anymore on gold. So I'm gonna not looking for gold. Well, I don't know, this manipulation is not that clean, so I don't believe this here. Yeah, this is a final TP. We have a failure inside here. Yeah, the fear of that, if it extended like crazy, you don't have to think about that, because the price can even go higher. We don't know where it wants to go. We go with the trend until the price is gonna disrespect the order flow. So that means it should be a long based on the analogy. Only thing I don't like, or at least this is really good, we have a SMT between the two indexes, you see. So Nasdaq shouldn't come and take this, so we can anticipate this is the low of the Nasdaq, and if you want a long 2R will be here. And the same here, if the price wants to respect that one, this is the low. You see we have a SMT between the two lows, and we're gonna go for 2R, which is around 12 points. But yeah, it's overextended. but we cannot short against the higher time frame narrative and the possible of the ceasefire. And let me check if we have any other news. No, just the same bullshit. I mean, we had this PMI, but that was yesterday. Today, nothing crazy. Looks like Nasdaq is weaker, S&P 500 is stronger, but it made a closure, so that's actually a valid long to target this 953. Of course, the stop loss should be at 55. But honestly, I think S&P 500 looks better. Only problem is that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, and for me, this is much more like a consolidation. But at the same time, you can tell this was the gap, and it seems like the gap wants to hold. I'm just gonna use the fair value gap title, but this is just a gap. So for me, this is much more like a consolidation, because we had 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th candle, and here as well you can see S&P 500 is stronger because went higher, lower, and instant breakout. So maybe this is a better price action than the Nasdaq, I guess. Probably, I don't know, S&P 500 is pulling up the price. It's like a 5-point stop loss, which is now 7-point stop loss, which is not bad. 6, let's say 6. Yeah, so you use a half of the position you could use when you have an A setup, right? Yeah, it seems like S&P 500 wants to go higher. Alright, so that's good, that's safe. Exactly, ES looks cleaner than S&P 500, Nasdaq. I think Nasdaq gonna range and ES gonna go higher. Let me see crude oil. Is my mouse here. Okay, we wanna see a retrace back. Now this area, we had another fair value gap here. Let me put this. So if the price wants to go higher, we want to see a new changing state of delivery here. You see Nasdaq is weaker. So S&P 500 is holding the price, but Nasdaq shouldn't go lower than the 56 because that's the base of the SMT between the two indices. And I don't want to see this one going lower than this low because there should be a protected low inside the new 1 hour candle, right? If it's gonna go lower, then the long is not valid anymore, I guess. Let me put that I'm not in the trade, not in the trade, and here as well, not in the trade, in the trade. I think it's already deep retrace on Nasdaq, so I hope, Nicole, S&P 500 is gonna go higher because this is a clean entry. You put your entry was here in the retest. You put your stop loss at 6 point and you target literally 2 hour, which is a 12. point. That should be okay. Probably I'm gonna wait for another OB. I want to see a breakout, and I want to see a new 5 minutes order block too long, and that's gonna be for me more safety. I want to see Nasdaq 2 flying right now. Let me see gold. Yeah, gold actually stopped the move, but displays to the pre-daily high, so that's a good sign. At least it's a good sign Nasdaq didn't take out the 55-ish area, so that means as well SP 500 is leading the price right now. And yeah, this should be 949-ish. Let's go Nasdaq, follow your queen. SP 500 wants to go higher. Let's go, let SP 500 to expand, brother. Let's go, let it fly. Enku made a bearish order block. No, really. He's just ranging, Nicole. No, I think it's just a range bound move. I think the S, because we have this SMT here, I think this low is a protected low of the Nasdaq. So if the Nasdaq gonna close again higher, then it's gonna just skyrocket. Yeah. We wanna see SP 500 to hit this level 307. It's just 8 more points. Not that it's hit already. Yeah, did you use what 50 minutes standard deviation, Jules? What was your standard deviation level? Come on Nasdaq, let SP 500 fly, baby. 10 more points, let's go. Okay, yeah, 15 minutes, yeah. I wanted to see 98. That was my final TP, but I want to see continuation lower. Here we go, finally Nasdaq. Good morning sunshine, you woke up. Now we want to see closure above this level. I want to see SP 500 to expand higher. Let me see gold. Gold is just yeah, original consolidation was taken. Oh, come on, Nasdaq. Or give us an entry. I want a long as well. I need a breakout and a new change in state of delivery. We had the SMT, guys, not just once, we had SMT twice. Who's gonna tell me where is the second SMT? Okay, I'm gonna draw, that's easier. We got 2 SMTs, so the price wants to go higher, guys, okay? Only thing I don't like, this 5 minutes candle on SP 500 has no wick at all. So give me an entry, 48 seconds, guys. This 4-hour target still intact. We reach this mitigation block, but this is, I guess, original consolidation. So I want to see 98, 19ish area. But the problem is that I want to see open high, low close when the 4-hour candle forming. Wow. And yeah, okay, I think Nicole, Nasdaq is trying to push the price lower. We had the SMT at the top as well, so this is a clear sign of the price is consolidating right now. Okay. So Nicole, not because of there is no new OB, I think crucial to understand, to see when we have more than 2 SMTs, we have SMT at the lows and the highs as well, that something is fishy. So that means the price is consolidating, right? This is the high, this is the low, so this is the range, which can be a flag. I'm not saying that. This is a range high, right? So have to learn to close the trade because of the consolidation. You don't want to be part of the consolidation or open the trade inside the consolidation. Okay, this is a range low, so if the price wants to go higher, and this is crucial, you want to see the price to take opposite liquidity, right? So if the price is gonna go higher and close back to the range, that's bad news for you. Why? Because the price is gonna go lower and you got the liquidity for that move. So this is the high. So what you want to see, you want to see the price to take the range low, but that would be bad for you because it would take your stop loss. So that's why I didn't enter, because we had 4 candles and we had more SMT. Until we had 2 SMTs at the low, was that still could be go higher, but no real closure. We had a big closure here, you see, Nicole, and this is a consolidation. So ideally you want to see something like this, too long, but that would take out your stop loss and you will be angry and you try to re-enter, right? So you would enter here and put your stop loss here, but you have seen many times the price doing something like this, right? Because the consolidation type. So when we have a consolidation, you have to wait the liquidity taken, and the opposite side where you wanna, in this case, long the price, you wanna see a new OB formed after the breakout of the range, and that's gonna confirm your higher move. Okay. Yeah, that's again the lack of the expansion means the lack of confirmation to the price going higher, right? Crude oil, yeah, I want to see a 4-hour continuation model. So ideally I want to see a 15 minutes changing state of the leaf from here to target 94.14. This is my final TP. This is like a this is my final TP. So I want to see something like this from here to target this low, or from there to target that low. But I want to see 98.14 to be taken today. Okay, let me see gold. Probably we're gonna have a sweep of the really high. Yeah, it's a volume area low. Yeah, I just don't want to mix the people here with the volume profile. That's why I'm not drawing any everywhere, just only on Nasdaq and ES, because basically I'm not trading volume profile, but I know volume profile, and I keep in mind because those levels act as a magnet as well. Because if you understand what does it mean exactly, the volume area low or high or POC or even just a low volume node, you see there is I don't know the English word, the reason behind the price trying to go towards those levels. So yeah, ta-da! Yeah, exactly. You see, Nicole? Beautiful. We have a range low sweep, I guess, and then we're gonna have something like this. Because if the price wants to go lower, we wanna see something else, something like this. Sweep, make a high resistance liquidity run, and take all the short-term low resistance liquidities. But I wanna see a sweep of a high to target lower prices. Just a moment, I'm looking for my water. Let me switch on the light. Let's go. Let's go, give us a sweep and the entry to low higher. Beautiful V-shaped reaction from this fair value gap. Lol. That means we had a New York. We had a 6 a.m. reversal. Five o'clock reversal. My bad, not 6. Whoa, price is tanking, guys. What a surprise. Higher prices, lower volumes, of course it's gonna tank. Why? Because the classic divergence. The price is going higher and the volume is going lower. Okay, now we had the changing state of delivery. It can be a nice C2. I think a lot of ICT traders gonna just jump and short crazy on a 1 second time frame and telling us it was obvious to short and all the bullshit, you know. Of course, 1 minute time frame, they're already shorting, yeah, after the consolidation. And then the funny thing is that there's no manipulation out of the range. Yeah, they're crazy. I don't know, I have another screen on the right side, and you know, when there's nothing in the chat, I like to just watch them and see their basic entries. So let's see on the 1 minute time frame. They tell this is a market maker style model, right? This is a consolidation, right? Or where is the manipulation higher? No manipulation higher. We have a lower price here. We have the SMT, so that could be a 1 minute here, but they shorting Nasdaq, which is like, dude, really? And they talking like obvious it was clean. No, it's not. It's not. You're not shorting around the all-time high, guys. The people are watching these guys, you know. I have like 6 people watching my stream, but I'm profitable full-time trader. These guys like living in a mom's house, apartment, or wherever, in the basement, studying, still doing the university, and acting like they're making shit tons of money because the influencers code and all the shit like that. It's so funny to see people are so crazy to just sit on the fake gurus. Good luck for them. They don't understand market doesn't work like that. Market, you know, the trader Tom, who is amazing trader. I think you have read his book as well, and he was talking about the trading psychology. Like most of the people thinks about that like a casino and gambling, and it's true. Yeah, funny. Who wants to short on the 1 minute time frame or a 5 seconds time frame when the 1 hour, 4 hour, the weekly or daily bullish as fuck? So stupid. So stupid. Guys. But I can understand people like to watch these hero stories, right? Yeah, but the fact that they go on the lower time frame, that's so low, like 1 minute time frame, because they impatient, like they cannot wait, so they wanna catch this move. They wanna catch this harmony move, like 120 point move, and they wanna feel this gambling, toxic dopamine trigger action, like, oh guys, I'm smarter than everybody else because I was fucking shorting on a 2 seconds chart. Dude, I can short every fucking 2 seconds chart anytime, but that's not trading, that's gambling. Because why do you think the 1 minute order block will hold against all the 4 hour, 1 hour? So they don't understand the basic market structure. And these people have like 156 people watching. And these guys who are buying a new, what's the name? Not champions, EVOs of under XYZ companies. You see this rejection here? You see this? instantly 60 points, almost 55, 59 points. I guess in 1 minute you can have a V-shaped reaction here. So and the price left equal lows. So what they did, they tried to frame the short. That was the SMT here, right? I remember myself, I used to do this as well, trying to catch a 1 minute market maker sell model, and I was acting like, you know, I know something. But those times, guys, no, it's done. Like, if you understand this, like, yeah, price slow down, yeah, we can tell, and we can short. So let's say that was your point of interest here. Let's say you said this is your OB, okay, but this is not even accurate. Let me delete this, I don't want to see this on 1 minute time frame. So that was your 1 minute, right? And the price retraced back to this order block here. So you should short from here, put your stop loss here, right? And target 2R. You will still in the trade, or you wait for this order block to form, but you enter here, right? You put your stop loss here. You will still in the trade. So that's why they're going on the 5 seconds chart, so they can enter here, put the stop loss around here, and then they're gonna make 4R, and they think they're smart. No, they just not patient enough to wait for the clean things. I don't want to go on the 1 minute time frame to frame any long or short. Let me see the chat. What happened with your little guy? I hope he's okay. Yeah, let me see. And they're smiling, and the funny part, they're talking like I'm so sad I cannot put the subtitle. Yeah, that's why I don't like the 3 minutes as well, because it's like I need more time frames, multi time frames alignments to going for 3 minutes. That's why I like to see my ideal scenario. And if I would restart trading, guys, I'm telling, I would only fucking learn 3 trades. No fucking market maker, sell model, order block, fair value gap, all this bullshit terminology. What I would do, I would fucking just looking for the previous day candle. Was it bullish? Okay, I anticipate higher prices then. Why? Because the trend is your friend. End of the story. Annotate the point of interest, the closure of the previous bullish candle, and the 50% of the previous day's range. Why? Because if the price wanna expand and going higher, I'm only fucking looking for expansion and bullish confirmation to going higher from that point of interest. If the price, and this is really important, make a 1 hour swing formation inside the daily POI, aka we had a C2 closure, I was looking for long inside the C3 and target the pre-daily high, and that's it, end of the story. But we like to overcomplicate everything and learn all the aspects and everything. No, I don't need this. But the best when you have a low of the day. So ideally, because the price is acting or moving fractal, we want to see something like this. Let's say this is your point of interest, guys. Trading is simple but not easy because our mind's so fucked. So this is a yesterday range, okay? And this is a, let's say, point of interest. What we want to see, price open, want to see manipulation into this range, make a 1 hour changing state of delivery that actually project this is a low of the day, which means this is the lowest point of the next daily candle, and we want to see pure expansion. We want to see what? We want to see consolidation during Asia and then going lower through London, and we want to see a New York reversal, right? And that's what we want to see. If I see only this, I would just trade this. Yeah, and that's it. I would looking for the low of the day set, perfect. So I'm gonna enter long the next C3 1 hour candle, and I target the fucking pre-daily high, and I would dump for the whole week, because that case you can make a shit tons of money because you put your stop loss based on the 5 minutes time frame, right, which is usually 30 points, right, or 40. and let's say you're risking $200. Let's say the stop loss is 25. That means that's $50 with one micro. You're risking $200, so you have 4 micros. You enter here long. You have 4 micros. Let's say this is a 25, 4 micros, and you target the pretty high 6R, guys, fucking 6R. You make $1,200 in one trade and risking only $200. That's why fractal is like simplest, but we like to see, oh no, we have here, I'm gonna go on the 1 second time frame here and I'm gonna long like this. No, dude, good luck. So I would just only learn 3 trades fractal. I'm not affiliate with him. I have nothing. Even he doesn't know me. He doesn't even know I exist. I don't really care. I think this is the simplest strategy to use, and that's it. What happened? Previous 1 hour was bullish, right? Okay. Did the price reach any higher time frame? Significant level? No. Then we're looking for what? Continuation. Why? Because trend is your friend. So right now I'm looking for this candle to going higher, but the problem is that what happened, we had this whole move and the candle is already done, so probably this will be a C2. So the previous 1 hour was bearish or bullish? It was bearish. All right, so I'm gonna frame what? The 5 minutes time frame. I want to frame a new short into what? Pre-daily low. It's a previous 1 hour candle low. So I was just looking for what? I was looking for confirmation inside this 1 hour time frame candle, and that's why you have to see, okay, this is a 1 hour is bearish, had a C2. I want to see what? Manipulation back to the 1 hour point of interest, make a new 5 minutes changing state of delivery and target lower prices. Where that's as well, like if you understand the market structure, now you're gonna say like, oh yeah, but you have to know what is FVG. No, you don't have to know. Most of the time it's not even accurate, but you can see what is the FVG. It's a simpler node print based on volume node, but it's another story. So when we have a C2, we want to see a fair value gap left here. Why? Because we want to see the price to coming to take out what? The previous 1 hour candle low into this 1 hour fair value gap and continue higher move, right? Just have to frame and just sit on the hands. I had, I don't know how many trades. I had only 11 trades last month in April. I got 14 R wins, 4 break even, not even a fucking single loss. And the most of the guys, most of the guys who actually posting this influencers, like I made this, every day they trading and they make like 20 R, but they losing accounts, they whatever, they risking, over risking. Dude, I don't know. This is the most toxic part. Alright, I think I ventilate a lot. Let me check my messages. Nothing. Anyway, what do you think, guys? What's your idea, opinion about this topic? Here we go. We want to see continuation lower from this area. Wow, that's crazy. 30 points. $300 with 1 micro if you short. Damn, only okay, this is really nice because there is no chance, I'm telling, no chance to long or short. Why I'm telling this? Because if you see, even if you have a C2 here, dude, we had only up close candles on a 5 minutes time frame. Okay, no, we had this okay, that's not bad. Short is still valid, so we want to see maybe continuation lower, but we need a C2 sweep and confirm 5 minutes, and then we can find another opportunity. Why? Because on 1 hour time frame we turn to be okay. If that's gonna close the C2, then there is no bullish order flow, so that means we still bearish. The 4 hour time frame is bullish now. Yes, and the daily time frame is bearish, and the session we can see what happened. We had this Asian, we had this London. So ideally we want to see New York to sweep one direction and going against that on the opposite side. So now we took out this high or highs, so we want to see continuation lower. This is the next liquidity pocket here, but the session is bullish, but that didn't close above this session high, sorry, session closed. So if you understand the fractal, you see the session is the same, right? The session is bullish right now, so we want to see after, we want to see closure above this level, right? Because the price retraced into the 50% of this session OB, and then we want to see continuation higher. Price couldn't close higher, so that means if the price gonna sweep this high, 1, 2, 3 highs, and not closing above this level, we can anticipate lower prices. But we still have 4 hours to, you know, have a session close. Even here we have a slightly closure, but we gap up 1 o'clock, oh sorry, 1 hour time frame as well. Nine more minutes, guys. Yeah. Actually, I know traders who even don't look at the chart, like no candles, and he's deeply profitable trader. He can tell from the indicators when we have a bear flag or a bull flag. All right, let me see Nasdaq. So what would be great if I see here a C2 M15, because why? Because I wanted to see the H4 point of interest to create a new bearish continuation model. So that case it's more risky, but the C3 can lead to the new M15 order block from the M15 fair value gap inside the H4 point of interest, where we want to see the high of the next the next 4 hour candle. Bada palm. Dude, this is crazy. I anticipate if there is no C2 closure, a lot of people will short, and the price can even go higher. Apple is up 4%. Okay. Do we have live? Trump is talking live now, right now, or just YouTube gives me this fake? Yeah, no live, dude. Alright, seems like energy sector is gonna fly again. Nice. Oh wow, we had again some news of iron. Again, Tehran accepts discussing the nuclear fight through technical and technological committees. Wow. Okay. Nice. We're gonna see closure higher than this level. As you can see as well, there is a range low, there's a range high. We swept the low, so we want to see the high of the range, 12, and then of course the door is 15, and there is a 16 as well. Exactly the same sweep. We want to see this 73 on MP. That would be bad if we have this bearish candle. I mean, this is not bearish, but if we have a bearish candle, right? We will have. Wow. We have SMT between the two indices, but no yeah. Nasdaq's tag into the 840s level, which is a fair value gap, right? The imbalance, and of course this is like we had the bullish and the bearish. Fair value gap, the same spot, so ideally the price one can go lower now. think I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. Thank you. I read the Twitter right now on the side, and everybody is like so smart investor. Sorry, everybody is like they acting like a smart investor, projecting that the crash is coming and. Yeah, probably uranium and nuclear energy squeeze is coming, yeah. Yeah, but we have SMT again. You see the highs here. Alright, I'm gonna put another cup of coffee, just a moment, guys.
chaleur, tourbillon de bonheur, c'est la fête dans mon cœur. Câlin salé sous les cocotiers, élan d'amour comme au premier jour. Câlin salé sous les cocotiers, élan d'amour comme au premier jour. Câlin salé sous les cocotiers, élan d'amour comme au premier jour.
All right, I'm back. Let me see what happened. Chat. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, it seems like we had a continuation on SP 500, but not on Nasdaq. No reaction from this level. And the gold, wow, gold is no touchy, I guess. I don't want to long and short gold right now, so I'm gonna close the chart of the gold. I'm only focusing on the Nasdaq now. If you have a closure, but you can see, I don't know guys, if you want to short when we have this closure, the 1 hour time frame, we had a C2, right? So we anticipate what? This area to hold. I don't know. But we have a C2 guys. No closure. I think no. Yeah. That's like no. It's not even thicker than my drawing notion. We have 1 hour fair value gap here. You see guys? So the H1 point of fair value gap. The overnight high as well is here. So if the price wants to go higher, this is a perfect spot, because the overnight high should act as a support, right? Why? Because it acted like a resistance before, went through, retested support. Now we have no acceptance higher than the overnight high. If the price gonna close below, then we're gonna go and short. But that's a big but. I didn't take anything, I just came back from the kitchen. I was in the kitchen. I don't want to rush in a trade when Nasdaq is that weak. you see weak closure here, weak closure here. Definitely ES is leading and the lagging asset is Nasdaq, but the volume is better on SP 500. Yeah, and SP 500 can go lower, like 7 more points, but if you see that, you can see already we have a S again SMT between the two assets. You see these guys, this low and this low. So I don't know, you tell me. Funny to see Nasdaq didn't touch the 1 hour fair value gap. Oh, this is a good song. Let me give you some volume, guys. I see we have some new viewers. If you would like, just introduce yourself, guys and girls, and tell me what you're looking for in the market. That's a rejection, guys, on Nasdaq. Wow. Probably that's a 1 minute market maker model, and this is a consolidation. Let me see. No. Yeah, I mean, like the last 4 hour candle is bullish, so I don't want to looking for shorts. It's much better to go with the trend. So if I want to see continuation, I want to see from this level to this level. Let me put in a 15 minutes time frame only. No closure above this level yet. This is the H4 point of interest. I want to clean a bit my chart. Too messy. Yeah, bullish continuation on both time frames, like on both indices. 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock, bullish. 15 minutes gonna turn to be bullish. So ideally, we're gonna see continuation higher. $15 minutes to 2 o'clock to 10. Yeah, I will more than happy to long, guys. Beautiful. Is it C2? No. Sadly, no. That will be the M15 point of interest into this fair value gap. Price open went higher. That can be a volley short, guys, actually on crude oil. To back to this 15 minutes fair value gap. From this level to this level and 2 hours. This is M15 fair value gap. We want to see a rejection of this level. I smell a gaze. Just a moment, guys. Alright, I'm back. So this should be a protective high of the 15 minutes candle. M15 protective high, question mark. Nice tape reading, which it should be 195. Nasdaq is going higher, that's good. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, I want to see closure above this and then target higher prices. You talking about crude oil? Yeah, crudo is there, but I didn't take it. Yeah, this one, because the price action is not ideal, because the risk reward, and this one is not a clean C2, you see, and the price opened, went lower and then higher. I want to see open, high, low, close. So here you still should be in the trade, I guess. If you now you will be exactly taken out, guys. POI, the H4 POI, based on the H4 time frame. Yeah, neither I'm looking for continuation higher here. So we had a C2 here, an M15. We want to see M1 continuation higher here to target these equal highs ish level. We had a SMT. $11 to $11.15. Yeah, we're gonna see a new order block here. So crudo, I use this whole range from this high to this low, 50% and the closure, and that's the OB. So I want to see shorts from this area if the price wants to go lower. But I'm not taking, even if it wants to go lower. I need my entry more down. That was a point of interest, and we had these down close candles close above. The only problem is that it's gonna fill this 50 minutes. Oh, thank you. So now we had a continuation. It should go higher. 2R. Based on the 1 minute continuation, and ideally we wanna see a 84-ish level, 900 to hit. This should be protected, but we will see. I'm not in the trade. Not in the trade, yeah. It's tough to short, but you know. Yesterday happened the same. The price action was so slow, and when we left the chat, you remember, Nico, it's expanded. Price didn't take out this area here on SP 500, so we ideally want to see this high now. Yeah, me too. But it's okay. This entry based on the 50 minute and 1 minute, because we had the 50 minute C2 here. That means we want to see a C3 continuation to this high at least, but ideally we want to see to going higher the price. Yeah, New York is not our favorite part of the trading day, I guess, these days. Probably it's gonna go low and take out this low, so that's why it's a risky trade. But the price wants to close so bad above this fair value gap, and hopefully it will. Let me annotate. So that was the fair value gap from here to here. So you're gonna see the price to flip it and make an inverse fair value gap. You're gonna go a quick aggressive move out of this range now. Let's go higher. The price on SP 500 made a bullish 5 minutes changing state of delivery, guys. So we want to see higher prices. Let's go. Let me delete all these and stay on the 5 minutes time frame. So that was perfect. I don't need this, I don't need this. Now I want to see higher prices. Go and take out this range high now. It's time, Nasdaq, to go higher. I don't need the range low anymore. I can leave there. You could enter long here, guys. Who's gonna tell me based on what? We had a C2, right? So are we shorting or longing now? What's the direction? We took already this fair value gap here. So we went lower. And what's the area where we wanna see this respect the POI? There's the area. This is our close, and this is this area. Let's go. If the price going higher than this on the M5, then we wanna see lower prices, right? Nasdaq wants to fly, baby. Let's go, Nasdaq. Let's go. Oh, baby, don't play games. I'm not in the short long. But I like the idea we had this because we could have a C2 soon, half an hour, so we can have a C3 to long. And if we understand the weekly, the 4 hour, so weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, bullish as fuck. And now if we make a C2 from the 1 hour fair value gap, then I anticipate then 12 o'clock candle is gonna go and take out the range high on SP 500, but I need a C2, and now I had a C2, the C2 confirmed from the 1 hour fair value gap. Now I want to see the next 1 hour candle to give me an entry to long, even just this small long, I don't care, until the range high is not here, hasn't been here. You got my points, guys? We got the SMT into the 1 hour fair value gap. All the time frames are aligned to go higher. I want to see higher prices. Yeah, so I'm looking for longs, guys, okay? Just for your information, not a financial advice, okay? But I need confirmation inside the C3. I'm not playing C2 because the C2 has around like a 50% hit rate or a bit less. Oh, let me see crude oil. Still nothing. I'm gonna delete these because people are gonna think I'm in the trade. But we had a C2 the 1 hour time frame. If we have, that would be the best. If we have a C2 from the 1 hour fair value gap and from the inverse fair value gap, that would be awesome to short lower. This is our inverse fair value gap, guys, okay? And I want to see a C2 from the inverse fair value gap so I can short lower. So it's not just the inverse fair value gap I have here. I have a fair value gap here as well. So more confluence, the price wants to go lower. I am inside the 4 hour point of interest. So let's go and short the shit out of crude oil, guys, okay? Yeah, me too. I'm gonna focus on now the short or long indices in the next hour. Then I'm gonna be done for the week. Twenty-four minutes, guys, okay? Just a moment, I'm gonna check my food. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crude oil. Here we go. Nasdaq is gonna eat that high. I told you guys. Ding, ding, ding. Accumulation and boom, out of the range. I mean, that would be cruel if the price is gonna tank from here, guys. No, just go and take, guys. I mean, I like the idea if it's gonna give us another point of 1 minute order block before it's gonna take out its equal highs. Let's go, baby, fly. 906 is coming. Oh, daddy. Let's go, daddy. Cheer, daddy. $15 more seconds and tap into the 5 minute, 1 minute fair value gap. I wanna see a closure above this lava. Come on. I would more than happy to. Yeah, that can be a good one, but you see, let me see. Yeah, but I need, so that's a problem. I need a, this is the low, right? I need a new OB here. I need a new OB here, a high and a low, because that was a C2, right? So this was a C1. Now you rush C1. That was a C2, and that's an ICISD. So when I have an ICISD, like changing state of delivery inside 2 1 hour 15 minutes candle, 1 hour candle, whatever. Now I want to see this hold and this, and going for 2 hour. And the final TP should be, if you enter here, the final TP should be this lava here. Here we go. We want to see this low to hit. Let me put in 2R here. Break even should be somewhere here. Let me annotate. Break even should be somewhere here. And 2R. What is that? There's a bird. I wanna see this quick move now. But I would more than happy to wait. But right now I can tell we're gonna have a quick move to the fair value gap. We have a failure swing here. This is a failure swing. Wait, this is a failure swing into the fair value gap. But I'm more than happy to see a continuation higher here on that was, I think, better entry here to target this overnight high. Let's go, baby. I want to see the high to be smashed. Let's go, daddy. Let's go, daddy. Ideally we want to see another closure here. Let's go, daddy. Exactly. I would enter when we have a when we have another closure here, but we don't have yet. So I'm still just looking. The volume is really strong. This candle's volume, this one. This candle is really strong, bullish volume. I want to see a closure here, 7 seconds. And that could be a good 2 hour because that's gonna smash through crazy. Take all the free liquidity. No closure. So I'm not in the trade, guys. Okay, that was the first entry here. Probably that would be break even if I annotate properly. Crude oil is dying. Let's go, daddy. Let's go, daddy. Here we go. Oh no. 2 hour on crude oil, guys. Daddy, come on, daddy. Alright, let's go, Nasdaq. Boom. No, I didn't take it because it's not my cup of tea, guys. I'm just annotating. I wanna have my 5 minutes on here. Oh, sorry, 15. Let me clear the chart a bit. I'm so excited just tape reading the price action. Okay, that was a 2 hour trade on 1 minute time frame. Okay, so that means C3 worked into this 50 minutes fair value gap. This is a 1 hour point of interest. I don't want to see this anymore. Oh shit, I want to see the 1 hour in when I have yeah, so I want to see this closure. 15 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, like, I want a lot of things, but I don't want to deviate from my strategy, otherwise my trading edge won't play out. Yeah, I like to tape read because that gives me more knowledge, and I collect data based on the 1 minute, and I started to take 1 minute, but when I have a chance to take 5 minutes, I would take that one rather than the 1 minute, because the 1 minute can have like more OBs and fake OBs. So yeah, so this is my point of interest, and I want to see, we had already, sorry, I don't have a point of interest yet, so we have already a sweep confirmation here. That's cool. I don't want to see this on the 5 minutes. I just want to see the one. So we had a confirmation of the sweep, and we want to see this level. Yeah, and I let me just a moment. Yeah, I still 4 more minutes for the food. So here we go. Nasdaq is going. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Whoa, that's a displacement, guys. Oh, daddy. Oh, spank me. Here we go. Hit that high. Let's go. I took it. Let's go, daddy. Who got daddy? Guys, okay, I'm gonna close this one because this is not accurate as well. I didn't take this as well, but I was just annotating. ZG. So, but anyway, back to the story. I think most of the people changing time frames because they're not patient enough. And even just think about that. You have, let's say, 6 hour profit in overall 1 month. If you risk $200, that's $1,000. If you have 3 accounts copy traded, that's $3,000 in 1 month, right? So comparing to trading and the retail job you can do working as a server, as a manager, as a whatever your position is, and you would like to be a trader, which one would you choose? I would go with trading, and I'm more than happy with $1,000 with 1 account. If I have 6 accounts, that's a $6,000 a month. So I think the best you can do is actually use the leverage of the structure of the prop firms. But even if you make $1,000, that's I think ideal and good. So that's why people are going to lower time frames and changing time frames, because they're eager to have entries, because their leverage structure is not enough to have money to survive, and they're gonna be so aggressive with the entries. Let's say you have 20 accounts like Dasha, and you open a position, you go for $100, it's $2,000 trade. If you have again 5 winning trades, that's $10,000. Would you risk 1 mini like $600? No. Okay, so I'm looking for short in 10 minutes inside the C3 on crude oil. 1 hour fair value gap, rejected the price. The 4 hour point of interest, exactly the same area. Probably we're gonna have a C2 1 hour closure, and that was a level, the inverse fair value gap, and this was again a short-term low. We want to see a short-term high, so that was a support. We want to see act as a resistance, so more confluences. I want to see lower prices and short. Exactly. Just a moment, I have to take the food out. I'm coming back. Alright, I'm back. Wow, what happened with Nasdaq? That's crazy. 100 points in a minute. What happened? There's a news behind. There should be a news behind, guys. Did you see Nasdaq? Whoa. Wow, there is a news coming out, but we don't know because fucking financial Jews doesn't show it. Just only if you pay for them. Thank you, no. There is a news behind. Out of nowhere, a huge selling volume appeared. Someone exited. Here we go. I will be increasing tariff charge to European Union for cars and trucks coming into United States. Tariff will be increased to 25%. Come on, boy. Trump is, man, I don't want to say anything because they're gonna come to me, and I see already the white van outside, the FBI and all the agents are coming. Why I cannot? Okay. Here, that's the news, guys. So then this is a bad news for the market. It should go lower now. Thank God didn't affect at all crude oil. So now it's really funny because we have SMT between two assets 1 hour. So ideally we want to see lower prices then, right? Into this fair value gap at least. And now I'm getting the fucking notifications of financial Jews. 1 minute later the price tanked already. Thank you so much, financial Jews. I don't want to pay, and I won't pay because I don't like this model. I would be more than happy to pay if there is no shady 1 minute delay from the notifications. Yeah, now you show everything. I don't care. No thank you. I'm a old gentleman kind of guy and I don't care. I won't be your customer. Okay, crude oil, here we go, 6 more minutes, let's go baby. Let's just make my $200, $300, $400 with one account and I'm out for the day. I'm done for the week, and I'm gonna go to make the annotations for the chart and put my monthly things in the group, the Discord group. Let me see all the streamers who were longing, they got stuck up. No, of course they shorting now, chasing the price. Yeah, good luck guys, short it. The guy is shorting on, what's the time frame? Let me see, I can't see. 2 minutes time frame, he's shorting right now. He entered, he put his stop loss at 889. Why? Tell me why. What's the purpose to put your stop loss exactly at the order block at the 2 minutes time frame? That's really smart, my boy. It's really smart. You're gonna be hit as crazy. 6 more points. Let's go hit his stop loss, guys. Maybe he's gonna learn. Okay, let's go crude oil. 5 minutes. Beautiful. There is no even a rejection here until this area, until the 100 level. We rejected this. Perfect. Let me. He's still shorting, dude. That's crazy. Okay, so this is the 5 minutes. I'm gonna need this information here. This is my 1 hour. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. What's wrong with the price action? 11 o'clock. Here it was a 1 hour changing state of delivery. Yeah, this is the M5 FVG. Okay, I'm gonna put this on blue now, and this one I'm gonna put here. 4 more minutes. Here we go, the inverse fair value gap. And then that was a so the only problem is that there is no imbalance on this leg. So ideally that means the price gonna make a fake internal liquidity sweep before goes lower, I guess. Hoppa! What a surprise! His stop loss was hit, baby. I told you to. Boy. Okay, I'm gonna look for this 50% of this. Some mitigation block 50% and MTB 50%, so I can give some fantasy names as well, right? Because it's so fancy. Here we go. Yeah. That's we waited for this like 1 hour and 50 minutes. So now I want to see an entry, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna just wrap up the live and no trade for me today. I even don't know how Trump can change the tariff again. I think the Superior Court says no, and now he had to pay back a lot of money. So how come he can do it now? Here we go. He's still shorting, and wow, why do you put your profit levels like 77, 68, 55 like a lot? Dude, I don't know. Okay, now we have to focus. So probably price gonna take this liquidity and make a new something like this. Because this is the only area where it can take some liquid stop losses. This is a high resistance liquidity, but because this is a low resistance liquidity run, we want to see a high resistance to make here as well before it goes lower, because there is no liquidity level. In that case, it can tap into this OB. This is my OB. I keep getting these notifications now. Financial Juice is so smart after the event happened. Okay. Let's go. I think I can use the whole range from this to this, and I don't want to see price going higher than this level, so that's going to be my point of interest. 1 micro with 10 cents is $10, so 0.25 cents is $21. Which one? These indicators? No, I don't pay for these indicators, so no. You know, the guy is still shorting Nasdaq. And I can see his head is getting red. Did the TT indicator did the same? Yeah, I mean, funny, this guy is getting red, bro. I can tell he's over leveraged already. So, Nicole, is the range the same here? Okay, yeah. Yeah, because we close back. We don't want to see the price coming back this high anymore. Because in that case, we're going to have a bullish changing state of delivery here. But I don't like the idea there is no just a clean move down. I want to see a manipulation higher into this point of interest, because it opened and just a wick went higher, so I don't like. Yeah, the guy is getting having this upper breathing, I can tell. His shoulders like this, has a cap on, and he's talking about something, but I don't know. I want to see open, high, low, close. I don't want to see open, low, high, close, okay? I think this is a beautiful long opportunity on Nasdaq if we have a closure above the 910, because we swap all the liquidity until 820, and you know, another guy giving the face as well, and these guys are trading in under big prop firm company. Wow. Let me see other traders. At least this guy has a suit on when he's trading. Wow. Okay, now we stop it. Dude, this kind of like, nah. This is like a classic bear flag. Sorry, bull flag. Hey Nicole, this is for you, just only for you, yeah? That's your girl. Oh. So you tell me where the price wants to go now. Okay, let's focus. If you enter here, it's not ideal. So where you put your stop loss? Here. Do you have 2 on? A bit, yeah. But what if we have a higher and lower? Yeah. Let's go. Alright, let me see his trade. Is he still longing or shorting? Sorry. I don't know. What is he doing? He has no stop loss now. Oh no, he has one manual stop loss higher. Yeah, he's still shorting. Why don't you wait for the price to break below 868 and then you can have a proper short, because that would be nice short. Okay, we had the first 5 minutes, so I want to see the price going higher to make a bullish candle and then close below. I see the chat. Blowing EOS is my hobby. He should drop and ES doesn't take the high. Yeah, sure, he should and shouldn't. Yeah, I like to tell what the price wants to do as well, not just waiting for my entry and then enter. Right, Crudo, give us an entry. Beautiful C2. C3 we're waiting for 5 minutes. Change the state of delivery. I want to see at least one candle bullish. The guy is sad, I can tell. Here we go, here we go. What I really don't want to see is a ranging today. Alright, 868 should be disrespected now. Probably I won't trade in this now, so I'm just gonna clean my chart a bit. the really funny part, not funny, I would say sad, even we have C2 here, right? I think this is the area. I think we have only upclose candles, right? Yeah. So the C2 sweep only be confirmed if the price closes below. You really wanna short when you close below here? Not really. Alright, Jules, are you gonna take the short on crude oil or nickel? Who else is here? Let me check how many of us actually watching this stream. It says 6 people, that's nice. Not a lot like other people, you know, but I'm not the influencer, so I'm fine with that. And I got 5 likes, bro. At least who watch the stream, like the stream. I love it. I love it. Wow, Nasdaq is going lower. That guy should be so happy now. He makes some money. The Iran's foreign minister, I guess. Of course, there is another news now. This one, guys. This is like, I don't know, like this news. Can you tell me, is it good or bad? Because it's just gossip for me. Yeah, exactly. You see, this is like we wanna have a ceasefire. We don't wanna have it only if, only that, only that. No. So that's why I think crude is gonna go higher now. Would be great if the market can do what it wants to do without the headlines to trigger. Okay, at least now we know what is the continuation entry. The only problem is that the volume is getting more when the price is going lower, so that should be a retrace now. And Nasdaq, crude oil is going higher, but the volume is getting less. So that's a good short divergence. Divergence, my daddy. Dum. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bored and I'm trashing right now. This is the imbalance I wanna see to tap in the 50%. So ideally I wanna be out of the trade around 99-ish. So I have to play with my stop loss now to be able to have 2R. This is 50%. I put on top. Come on, crude, give us an entry. Say, I need a news to that says the war is done. Come on, give us an entry, crude oil. the volume is dying and the price went higher. That's a good correlation. Similar on crude Nasdaq. But I want to see higher volume when the price is going lower. That's going to support the idea the price wants to go lower. Lol. Let's go. Pum, 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 pum. Let me see SP 500. Oh, we got a news again. Okay, Iran's foreign minister has a phone with UAE, Chief Kallas. Okay, Chef Kallas. Alright, cool. Alright, Nicole. Chill, daddy, chill. I don't like this. But we can have a classic bear flag. Down move, flag, down move. But I need a displacement lower. That is not chilling, daddy. Let me pull the trigger. Let me pull the trigger. 1 minute time frame. Nasdaq is playing games. Couldn't close below 842 and now it's 852 already. Left the equal lows that can be triggered to reach the 826, 840 equal lows towards internal liquidity to 827. I don't want to see price more tiptoeing here because that means it's gonna consolidate, and I don't like the idea. I want to see a pure move up and down. I love this comment. Yeah, brother, you cool. Oh, dude, I love it. You know where I can see when the trader is over leveraging the position? Okay, let's see. He has this short, okay? He has this short. And he entered here. And the price going higher. He start to buy. And the price come to make this feeling that maybe it's gonna have a swing formation and set the limit buy like this to be able to less leverage and be back to the same position instead of just entering with 2 micros here, stop loss, accept the loss and target 2R. Let's go, 2 minutes. Let me see the Ninja Twin guys. What's her name? I don't know. Salma. She is longing SP 500. Two more minutes still, daddy. Stove is longing since the bottom 773 and he's just sitting and put in not even break even. He's up to $1,000. 1 minute. Opa, a rejection on Nasdaq. Come on, die. Crude oil just die. Probably we have this M15 fair value gap here. And maybe we're gonna have a reversal from here because we had a C2 M15, but ideally I don't wanna see the price going higher. I wanna see the price this is expecting. I have to think about the 15 minutes as well, because up move retrace and higher move into this OB, but shouldn't, because this one, this fair value gap rejected the price. So no closure yet. It's a pure consolidation right now, so I want to see manipulation out of the range. So right now what I have is that range high here. I have a range low. This is a range low. So I want to see it out and back to the range and going low. Oh, whoa, Nicole, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy. Is the gym 24 hours open? Oh, whoa. All right, that makes sense. I have a feeling you won't be able to finish your weekly recap, right? Don't forget to send me the information of the trades of April, okay? Indices, I think I'm gonna close indices now. Yeah, but one nor noon you're able to finish. Usually for me it takes like 2 hours at least to make the recap, like Nasdaq, S&P 500, crude oil, gold. But see, a lot of people are lazy in the group, in the Discord, so they have to do, otherwise they won't learn. Alright, then enjoy your rest of your day. I'm gonna try to wait for this 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go and eat as well. It's 6 o'clock already here. This is the M15. I forget to annotate fair value gap. Whoa, okay, the short is disrespected. What happened? What is this news again? I think it was the news again. Dude. Okay, we're gonna see news in a second, I guess. Bro. There's something like the war is not done. Yeah, it's a news. Alright then, I'm gonna leave it like that. Dude, what was that? I think the war is not done. The news is that. Come on, financial juice. Show me now, not after 1 hour, fucker. Alright, yeah. Amazing rest of your weekend, Nicole. I think I'm gonna call it a day as well, guys. Okay, Trump, Iran wants to make a deal, but I'm not satisfied. And that's why the price... Come on, this is bullshit, guys. Okay, I'm gonna close the trade as well. I'm done for the week. I'm happy for the April results, and I'm not taking trades, I guess. So today I had no trades. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your weekend, guys. Exactly. Don't forget to post your April numbers. How was your week, month, what trades you had? Okay, make that easy to read. And yeah, everybody else. Okay, have an amazing rest of your week, guys. Ciao.